Hey guys, let's start the 83rd episode of Daily Football News and know what has happened in the past 24 hours. Ronaldo breaks his silence. What is the plan for Barcelona? Kane returns to training at Spurs. Could Kane play for Spurs again? PSG's big offer to Mbappe. Barcelona pay cuts? Haaland saga again. Let's quickly find out all of these in this video. Before starting this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. So at first, without delay, let's get to know some main news of the day. Cristiano Ronaldo has denied talk he could be set for a sensational return to Real Madrid, hitting out at disrespectful media reports linking him with a move away from Juventus. In a lengthy Instagram post, Ronaldo said, "Anyone who knows me is aware of how focused I am on my work. Less talk and more action. This has been my guiding motto since the start of my career. My story at Real Madrid has been written. It's been recorded. In words and numbers, in trophies and titles, in records and in headlines. It's in the museum at the Bernabeu Stadium, and it's also in the minds of every fan of the club. And beyond what I achieved, I remember that in those 9 years I had a relationship of deep affection and respect for Merengue afición. Affection and respect that I retain to this day and that I will always cherish. I know that the true Real Madrid fans will continue to have me in their hearts, and I will have them in mine. I'm breaking my silence now to say that I can't allow people to keep playing around with my name. I remain focused on my career and in my work, committed and prepared for all the challenges that I have to face. Everything else is just talking." Barcelona are piecing together a €200 million cost-cutting exercise at Camp Nou. Goals learned, with the Liga giants still hoping to part with big earners such as Philippe Coutinho, Samuel Umtiti, and Miralem Pjanic. Joan Laporta has been divulging more information on the state of the club's finances, with debts in excess of €1 billion posted at the start of the year. Those struggles have already resulted in Lionel Messi walking away from Catalonia, with no new contract put in place with a 6-time Ballon d'Or winner, and further efforts are being made to help stabilize the club. Barca's board of directors has drawn up plans that will help to shave €200 million off an eye-watering wage packet, with football director Mathieu Alemany charged with the task of getting that ball rolling. Months of hard work behind the scenes have already been put in by Laporta and co since they returned to the club and inherited the mess left behind by predecessor Josep Maria Bartomeu. Our salaries represent 103% of the club's total income. That's 25% more than our competitors. The previous regime was full of lies. The idea is to restructure everything, with the entire squad. In 2019 to 2020 they already had a reduction due to COVID-19. Now they have been asked for a second effort, and the first reaction was a surprise. The 28-year-old striker continues to find himself at the center of intense speculation this summer, with endless questions being asked of his future. Manchester City remains keen on a proven Premier League goalscorer, but he remains tied to the North London club for now. Kane only linked up with the rest of Nuno's squad on Tuesday as he has been serving a period of self-isolation. Having jetted away on holiday following England's Euro 2020 final defeat to Italy, the Three Lions captain was forced to quarantine upon his return. That situation caused confusion for some, with questions initially asked of his absence. He has, however, been staying at Spurs' training ground hotel, The Lodge, while working on an individual program. The striker is hoping to force through a move to Manchester City. Harry Kane is furious with Tottenham chairman Daniel Levy over what he feels are broken promises, reports the Daily Mail. Kane believes it was agreed he would be allowed to leave Spurs if the club didn't win a trophy or qualify for the Champions League last season. But Levy is still refusing to allow Kane to leave as the striker aims to force a move through to Manchester City. While City continues to be heavily linked with Kane, no potentially record-setting transfer has been agreed as yet, with a €100 million plus approach being speculated on. The Portuguese told reporters the decision to leave out Kane was made on Saturday, the day we prepared for the match. "We have to make decisions, it's our job. Harry is training with us. He worked on Sunday morning and he's getting ready to help the team. We don't expect something to happen before the transfer deadline, but we have to be ready to act if necessary, because until the 31st anything can happen in football." Kane has been included in the Spurs squad for their Europa Conference League playoff clash with Pacos de Ferreira on Thursday. Paris Saint-Germain has offered Kylian Mbappe a contract renewal that would see him earn €36 million per season, according to Le Sport, but the forward still wants to leave for Real Madrid. Now we move on to some interesting news of the day. AC Milan wants to bring in a number 10 before the end of the transfer window, and, according to La Gazzetta dello Sport, the Rossoneri are hoping to secure a deal for Isco. The issue is that Isco has impressed new Real Madrid boss Carlo Ancelotti in pre-season and seems to have a place in his plans, so it would have to be a good offer in order to tempt Los Blancos to sell. Juventus have reached an agreement to sign Manuel Locatelli from Sassuolo for €35 million. Juve has been chasing Locatelli for many months, having seen him enjoy a stellar 2020-2021 campaign at Sassuolo to help the club secure an 8th-place finish in Serie A. Barcelona has warned Samuel Umtiti that they will terminate his contract if he doesn't find a new club. According to Sport, the 27-year-old is one of several players the Blaugrana are looking to sell in order to reduce their wage bill. Umtiti reportedly turned down an offer from Benfica and has been strongly linked with a move to League One. Borussia Dortmund legend Michael Rummenigge says Liverpool could be a landing spot for Erling Haaland in 2022. Real Madrid and Barcelona have also been named as potential future homes for the Dortmund star. Messi was prepared to reduce his salary before it became clear that an agreement to keep him on Barca's books would be impossible. Since he departed for Paris Saint-Germain, Gerard Piqué has led by example in the dressing room and agreed to cut his wage packet, allowing summer signings Eric Garcia and Memphis Depay to be registered. Laporta and Alemany hope that gesture will have a knock-on effect, with other prominent members of the squad treading a similar path. Piqué has suggested that will be the case with fellow captains Sergio Busquets, Sergi Roberto, and Jordi Alba expected to do their bit for the good of a collective cause by agreeing to delay or waive various bonuses and contract clauses. The rescue plan will still rely on costs being cut elsewhere, but offloading those on the fringes of the first-team fold will help to speed the entire process up. 3 players continue to top Barca's for sale chart, with the hope being that suitors can be found for Coutinho, Umtiti, and Pjanic. That trio were all handed lucrative deals by Barca's previous leadership regime and are proving tricky to shift. The summer window will, however, remain open until August 31st, and it could be a late flurry of activity that allows the Blaugrana to dump some deadweight and leave everyone feeling a little more positive about the long-term outlook. Wolves are in talks to sign Olympiacos defender Ruben Semedo, reports The Sun. The Premier League side are interested in a 1-year loan for the 27-year-old with an option to buy. Semedo's signing could be a controversial one, as he was charged with attempted murder in 2018. Celtic are close to a deal for Legia Warsaw right back Josip Juranovic, according to Sky Sports. The Croatia international will join for a fee of €2.5 million. Tottenham are interested in a move for Chelsea defender Kurt Zouma, reports Sky Sports. The 26-year-old does not appear to be in Thomas Tuchel's first-choice lineup this term and is also being targeted by West Ham. Chelsea are demanding a €25 million fee for Zouma. Liverpool will earn €500,000 if Ben Davies helps Sheffield United earn promotion to the Premier League this season, reports The Mirror. The defender joined the Blades on a season-long loan and will aim to help the club bounce straight back up. Sheffield does not have a purchase option on the 26-year-old. Tammy Abraham has completed his €40 million transfer from Chelsea to Roma, with the England international striker signing a 5-year contract with Soraya Heavyweights. Abraham has told Roma's official website of taking on a new challenge outside of his comfort zone. You can sense when a club really wants you, and Roma made their interest clear immediately. Juventus have signed Brazilian 19-year-old Caio Jorge from Santos on a 5-year deal. Despite his age, he has already been crowned a world champion with the Brazilian under-17 team in 2019, where the forward scored in the 2-1 victory against Mexico in the final. Miralem Pjanic has been heavily linked with a return to Juventus this summer, but AC Milan wants to swoop in and secure the Barcelona midfielder, says Calcio Mercato. Lyon are ready to terminate the contract of defender Marcelo, according to El Equipe. The 34-year-old has put in some poor displays early in the season, but it was his inappropriate conduct in the dressing room following a 3-0 defeat to Angers at the weekend that prompted coach Peter Bosz to cut him loose. Fabrizio Romano says here we go. Martin Odegaard has always been Arsenal's priority, and now the deal is set to be completed. Odegaard will rejoin Arsenal on a permanent deal. The fee is to be decided in the next few hours. The contract is unit June 2026. So, this was the end of our 83rd episode. We will be back with more interesting news and transfer rumors tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon.